Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about tourism in Maldives. My presentation will give an overview of the current situation, the challenges the country is facing, and the strategies that can help rebuild sustainable tourism by 2030. I will be using the PESTEL frameworks to explain political, economical, social, technological, legal, and environmental factors. The focus will be on how Maldives can protect its natural beauty while also growing its better economy. Um, I'm going to give a short overview of Maldives tourism. Tourism is the backbone of Maldives economy. It contributes almost 28% to the GDP and provides many jobs for people. Before the pandemic, Maldives welcomed nearly 1.9 million visitors each year, which is a very large number for a small island nation. There are about 170 resort islands offering luxury stays, which attracts travelers from around the world. This shows that Maldives depends heavily on tourism for growth, but this also creates risk for tourism slowing down. Moving on to the next slide, this is pestle analysis. Um, to understand tourism in Maldives, I will be using pestle framework. This means looking at political, economical, social, technological, legal, and environmental factors. Each of these areas play a role in shaping policies and long-term planning. By looking at these factors, we can see both the opportunities and challenges for sustainable tourism development. Now, moving on towards political and economic factors. Politically, Maldives has been a democracy since 2008. Stability is important for tourism, but the country is also affected by regional tensions and depends on foreign investment. Economically, Maldives is recovering after COVID-19, but there are challenges such as currency stability and rising cost. The government is trying to diversify the economy beyond tourism, but this is still in process. This shows that while tourism is strong, Maldives need a broader base to reduce risk. Now moving on to social and technological shifts. Socially, Maldives has grown youth population with many people living in the capital, Malé. There is also pressure to balance modernization with cultural preservation. Young tourists today care a lot about sustainability, so the country must meet those expectations. On the technological side, Maldives is adopting digital tools such as online booking system, smart tourism solutions, and renewable energy in resorts. Technology can make tourism more effective and eco-friendly, while also it improves visitors' experience. Now, legal and environmental challenges. Um, Maldives is facing many legal and many environmental challenges as well. Legally, tourism in Maldives is shaped by land lease laws and environmental protection rules. Resorts must follow these regulations to meet both local and international standards. Environmentally, Maldives is one of the most climate vulnerable nations in the world. Rising sea levels, coral bleaching, and waste management issues are serious threats. Protecting the environment is not only important for locals, but also for keeping tourism alive, since nature is the main attraction for Maldives. Now, global tourism impacts. Global tourism trends are also shaping Maldives. First, ecotourism is rising, and travelers want more sustainable options. Second, wellness tourism is becoming popular, with people looking for health-focused experience like yoga, spa, and spa retreats. Third, digital nomadism is a new trend in Maldives. In digital nomadism, people work remotely from different beautiful locations. Maldives can benefit from these trends if it adapts services and infrastructure to match these new demands. Now, moving on to the next slide, we will go for 2030 strategic challenges which Maldives faces. Um, Looking towards 2030, there are four big challenges for Maldives. Number one is climate action, number two is economic diversification, number three is infrastructure development, and number four is sustainable tourism. Why climate change? Because because in Maldives there is rising seas and coral damages. Now, why economic diversification? Because to reduce heavy reliance on tourism, because as Maldives relies heavily on tourists on its economy. Third one was infrastructure development, such as ports, airports, and digital networks. Building a sustainable tourism foundation was the fourth point, and balancing visitor growth with protection. If these issues are not solved, Maldives may struggle in the long term. Now, moving on to resilience strategies. Um, Number one is carbon neutrality, number two is diversification, number three is innovation hub, and number four is community engagement. To handle these four challenges, four strategies are important. First, working towards carbon neutrality with renewable energy and greener transport. Secondly, diversification by developing other industries such as fisheries and technology. Third, innovation by developing digital infrastructures and research partnerships. Fourth, community engagement, which means creating local jobs, supporting culture, investing in education. These strategies together can make Maldives stronger and more prepared for the future. Now, moving on to strategic recommendations which can make a Maldives a sustainable paradise by 2030. Finally, Maldives should aim to be a sustainable paradise by 2030. This means focusing on climate adaptation and renewable energy, building strong infrastructures and promoting tourism that protects the environment while still welcoming visitors. Protecting the environment as well and still welcoming the visitors as well. Technology should also be used to improve efficiency and give tourists a better experience. As we are in this 21st century, technology is growing highly all over the world. So technology must be adapted by Maldives in order to embrace sustainable modern tourism. And by following these recommendations, Maldives can secure its future as both a world-class holiday destination and a sustainable nation as well. These are the references that I took to make the presentation. First one is IMF from 2022, IPCC 2022, OECD 2023, UNDP 2022, UNWTO 2023, World Bank, which says Maldives development updates, and WTTC 2023, Travel and Tourism Economic Impact Report, Maldives World Tourism and World Travel and Tourism Council. Lastly, that's all for my presentation, and if anybody has any queries, feel free to question. Thank you very much for listening to me.